Starting an Airbnb business is complicated. And so if this is something that you are looking into starting, you're most definitely searching for courses and trying to figure out which one is the best for you. In this video, we're going to unpack everything about BNB Mastery, including the challenges with this business model. And at the end, we're going to present to you a different option that doesn't involve physical properties at all, but is potentially far more lucrative. Let's dive in.
BNB Mastery is an Airbnb e-learning platform founded by James Svetec that offers 3 distinct courses. The platform's flagship course, the BNB Mastery program, costs $1,997. You can also pay in 5 installments of $597. BNB Mastery has a 14-day money-back guarantee. This 6-week program teaches Airbnb property management without requiring property ownership.
Doing Airbnb without having to own a property is a really good hook for a course creator. Like, who wouldn't want to make money off of an Airbnb without having to save up for a massive down payment? But even though this sounds like a lucrative idea, you have to really evaluate the exact strategy that the course creator is talking about before you buy it and just assume that this is like a cash cow situation. If you are making money through Airbnb without owning a property, most likely you're essentially taking on a hourly job where you have to be available at certain times.
James Svetec, the founder, co-authored Airbnb for Dummies and ranks among Airbnb's top 1% performers. He claims his strategies earned him $5 million worth of annual bookings. The program consists of 7 weeks of comprehensive content with 6 core weeks plus a bonus week. Week 1 focuses on building your foundation through 6 modules, while Week 2 covers creating transformation in 4 modules. Week 3 delves into client conversion across 6 modules, and Week 4 explores client attraction through 7 modules. Week 5 concentrates on making the car run with 7 modules, followed by Week 6's automation and outsourcing, also containing 7 modules. The bonus Week 7 rounds out the program with 5 additional modules. The second course, BNB Inner Circle, is an elite training program co-created with Riley Oikle. It guarantees a minimum $30,000 increase in equity and cash flow within a year. The course cost is customized based on individual consultations through a 45-minute strategy call. The third course, BNB Hosting Accelerator, developed with Simon He, is a 4-week program priced at $497. It is sometimes discounted to $72. The lessons in BNB Mastery are now implemented by hosts in over 31 countries, and it generates over 5,000 satisfied guests. The key figures behind BNB Mastery bring significant expertise to the platform. James Svetec started in Peterborough, Ontario, and generated $250,000 in his first 2 years, running a student painting business in Ottawa. Riley Oikle is a real estate expert managing over 70 properties, while Simon He, educated at UC Irvine and Stanford University, has taught more than 600,000 students globally. The platform's community includes over 700 students, though this is smaller compared to competitors like Robuilt Host Camp with 2,000 plus members. Average earnings for Airbnb property managers can reach $50,000 annually, with commission rates ranging from 5% to 25%.
So basically, this amount would earn you potentially an extra salary, depending on where you're at, a possibly pretty low salary. And that is if you're at least at average successful. As a beginner, you might not be able to make this at all. And so that's kind of like working a full-time job for an entire year for less than $50,000, probably closer to, like, especially in your first year, maybe 10 grand, maybe even less, depending on what happens and any major issues that come up.
The platform can be reached through their website at bnbmastery.com or by phone at 747-225-2371. BNB Mastery offers several advantages, including an experienced instructor who ranks in the top 1% of Airbnb performers, structured content with scripts and tools, low initial investment requirements, and a location-independent business model with mentorship and community support. However, it also faces some challenges, including a relatively small community of 700 plus students, high course costs, the availability of free alternatives, the reality that it's not entirely passive income, and limited external reviews. According to Statista, the short-term rental market is expected to generate $19.39 billion in revenue in 2023. For comparison with other business models, traditional Airbnb hosting averages $924 monthly income, while local lead generation requires approximately $500 initial investment and can generate $750 to $2,000 monthly. A typical Airbnb property investment requires around $26,000 as a down payment. The platform offers additional value through various bonuses, including $1,500 in savings on Airbnb-related products, $400 value interior design training, and a free ticket to an annual mastermind event upon signing 5 properties. Despite the income potential, the Airbnb business isn't a set-and-forget operation. Tenant issues can arise unexpectedly and will need your immediate attention. Income is unpredictable, it's seasonal and fluctuates without warning.
On the other hand, local lead generation does not come across these issues. We like to refer to it as a digital real estate, a piece of digital real estate that you own and rent to small businesses, rather than a physical piece of real estate that would need a hefty down payment, a mortgage. You'd have to find tenants or vacationers, depending on how you do it. You can set and forget local lead generation sites. Of course, you have to set it up at the beginning, but once you have these rolling, they really require very minimal maintenance moving forward. And then people always need service sites, right? So that's why we choose to work in that side of the industry. Some of those services are a little seasonal. Maybe you choose to promote like yard waste, but you're focusing on the Midwest, and in the winter that gets kind of dead. But that's very obvious stuff. You don't have to do heavy market research to figure that out. And it's so easily duplicatable that even if you do have a site that's rolling for yard waste and it has a dip seasonality, then you can still make other sites to cover that over that have a very good shot at being set and forget profitable. This is just the beginning of what you need to know about local lead generation, but definitely consider it over Airbnb and click the link in the description box below.